Hi friends, welcome to the Lori Lulu Crochet Podcast, episode 105. My name is Lori. I live in the Chicago suburbs with my husband Ryan and our cat Daisy, and I love to crochet and I love to knit and I like to sew. I just don't get to do it very often. But you can find all of the yarny goodness on my social media links, which are linked down in the description box below this video. Also, any yarns that I talk about, patterns I talk about, they will be linked down below as well. And yes, I'm in a new location. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a baby crying. I'm in a hotel. He is not, whoever it is, that baby is not happy. Anyway, so yes, I am currently in Indianapolis. I am at General Assembly for the Church of the Nazarene. So for those of you who may not know, he may be new, my husband is a pastor of a small church in the Chicagoland area, and it is the Church of the Nazarene, which I am 5th generation Nazarene. I'm Nazarene to my bones. And so every 4 years, our church gets together, just kind of like we vote for new leaders. We commission our missionaries to go out. We kind of just like look over like what's happened, like how do we need to evolve to better serve our neighbors. So I was actually asked to be a delegate for the NMI, which is Nazarene Missions International. So I've been in meetings. I've only had 2 so far, and then there's 2 more left. I don't have such a busy schedule as some of the other people do. I have the afternoon off, so I'm very excited about that. So after I record, I'm gonna grab some lunch and then I'm gonna take a nap before I have to be over there for worship service tonight. Let's see if I can get through this, but hearing the stories of our missionaries and things that have gone on through the church globally is just blessed me. It's just been really cool to hear, especially being in the missions meetings. We're hearing about things that are going on in the European region, the African region, the Asia, like we haven't heard about the Asian region yet. South America, and then of course USA, Canada are the 4 that we've heard so far. So anyway, it's just God is good. Anyway, so we are a global church. We have churches in 164 countries, I want to say. We are kind of like right behind the Catholics and the Mormons when it comes to being a global church. And my husband Ryan always likes to say, McDonald's is only in 120 countries, so we are more global than McDonald's. So, anyway. So, like, we have people from all nations here speaking all kinds of languages, all kinds of cultures, all kinds of foods. It's amazing. This is the first time I've actually, like, been able to be a part of General Assembly. I came once when I was 7, I want to say. And that was because my grandparents, my grandpa was a Nazarene pastor, they were celebrating their 40th wedding anniversary, and they figured, why not have a party at General Assembly when all our friends are going to be there? So yeah, like, and people that I have met throughout my life, throughout the church. I've been seeing all kinds of people and getting reacquainted with people, and it's been amazing. So yeah, we have all of our Nazarene colleges have booths here. So I am a graduate of Olivet Nazarene University, which is in Bourbonnais, Illinois. So it's just south of where I live right now. So I had to get they were giving out freebie stuff, so I had to get those. So you have the ONU Loves Illinois. And then because I am also a missionary kid, I lived in Africa for a while, so I got ONU Loves Africa. And then I have no association with Maine at all, but because the abbreviation for Maine is ME, I had to get ONU Loves Me. Anyway, so yeah, so this is my badge that I've had to wear. I also got a special purple General Assembly badge. And then our book publisher, I should just leave it at that. It's called The Foundry. They have all of their products here. And so I was like, hey babe, I called Ryan up because he couldn't come with me. He was like, is there anything you want from The Foundry? I can get it. We don't have to pay shipping. What do you want? And so I was able to get him a bunch of books. I found a Bible study book that I'm pretty excited about, The Disciples. I'm very excited about that because it's not just the 12, it also talks about the women. And so, anyway, I'm excited about that one. But then I found this t-shirt and I was like, I need this t-shirt in my life. So on Sunday afternoons, as Nazarenes, we like to take naps. It's like you have church in the morning, you go have lunch, you go home and you take a nap. And then some churches still have Sunday night services, and then you get up and you go to Sunday night service. We call those our Nazarene naps. And especially when I was at Olivet, like I really learned to love my naps. It's crazy, I know, but since we don't have children, I don't have to worry about a baby screaming all the time. So I'm kind of like I feel blessed because then I can still sleep, nap when I need to. But I found this t-shirt and it says, Jesus took naps, be like Jesus. It's like, yeah. I'm being like Jesus when I take a nap. So the reference there is Mark 4, which is they were all in a boat and the storm came up and Jesus is sleeping and everybody else is freaking out and Jesus is sleeping. He's taking a nap. And then he's like, why are you scared? And then he calms the storm and everything's fine. So anyway, so that's been what's been going on in my life right now. Work stuff I don't even want to talk about because it's a mess and I don't know when it'll end, but it'll have to end sometime. There's hope. There's always hope. But I wouldn't be a yarny person if I didn't bring projects with me to work on in these meetings. So let me grab them and I'll show them to you. I also grabbed my water. It's not water, it's cold infused tea. I should say cold fusion tea. Anyway, this I got cranberry lime honeysuckle flavored tea. Let me set that down quietly. So yeah. So because I'm here for 4 days, I had to bring 4 projects. I was like, I need one to work on. Like, I need a different one each day because I'm gonna get bored, you know? So I was in the meeting yesterday and I was working on one of my projects. And the girl next to me, I should learn how to do that. That looks like it would keep you entertained during these long meetings. I'm like, mm-hmm. And then today I had a different project and she's like, wait, why do you have a different project? I was like, because I know I'm going to get bored with one, especially sitting here. Like, I mean, it helps for a while, but I'm like, working on the same project is going to get boring for me. So I have 4 projects, one for each day. And she's like, what? Huh? So anyway, oh, I don't have the patterns with me because most of these, like, I know, so I don't. I will tell you what they are. So in this bag is the Barley Light hat by Tin Can Knits. It is a textured beanie, textured beanie thing. I don't know what you want to call it. Yeah, so I've made this before. I made it wrong. I didn't follow the directions. I wasn't paying attention to the directions when I made it. So I'm making it correctly this time. The yarn that I'm using is this lovely purpley blue goodness, like matches my hair. This is Allegheny Fiber Arts in the colorway Blueberries, and it's her fingering sock face. So here is my hat so far. So I did start it before I left. I had about 3 rows on it. So I have done the brim, and then in between these 2 stitch markers is the textured part. So you can kind of see I have plain stockinette where I just knit, and then here I have some garter stitch. So every other row I'm either knitting or purling, depending on what row I'm on. And so when I made it the last time, I didn't realize I had to do garter stitch. I just purled in that panel for every round. So it looks off. It doesn't look like what it's supposed to, but I'm very excited. Oh, and they're housekeeping across the hall. So I'm gonna focus on the, very excited about this hat. We'll go with my purple coat. Alright, so that's what I was working on yesterday. Very excited about that. And then the project I was working on today, and I will work on some more this afternoon and this evening at the worship service. Living in my gray feather bag, because gray and purple are my favorite color combination. And the pin I have is from Persuasion. It says, you pierce my soul, I am half agony, half hope. Which is a fitting pin because the yarn in here is Jane Austen's Persuasion inspired. So it's from Bumblebee Acres Fiber Farm. On their Squishy DK, we have Captain Frederick Wentworth. We have Persuasion, and then we have Anne Elliot. So these are going to be faded together. The shawl pattern that I'm using is the Moss Stitch shawl by Repeat Crafter Me. And so I started with Anne Elliot because the way the colors are, like Anne, then Persuasion, then Frederick, would all like fade so nicely together. So here is my shawl so far. As I so yeah, the Moss Stitch, super easy. I don't really have to pay attention to it at all. This is when the meeting ended this morning. Like, oh, we're done. Oh, I wasn't expecting to get done till 11:30, and it was quarter to 11 when we got done. So I was like, hey, cool. But oh my gosh, I am loving these colors. Yeah, it's like the aqua, the sky blue, and the purple, and the pink. And then sometimes you'll just get like the pink has like a pop of a wine color. It's like either side just looks so nice. So that is project number 2. Oh, let me get it all back in here. And then that is gonna go in my bag for later tonight. The other crochet project I brought with me is living in this cute little bag from Jill, who was one of my Advent swap buddies. Hold on. Need a quick swig of water there. So in this bag, this project is the June cowl. It's Junne by Katie and the Squid. I figured I needed to make it because it is June. Need to work on it. The yarn that I'm using is this lovely purpley pink color. It is called, it is Barocco Vintage, which I got from a friend of mine. She gifted it to me. The color is 51176, which is the colorway fuchsia. And when I was balling it up, some of it, the one end got wrapped around the twisty part of my Swift, and so there were 2 skeins of it. I had to break it in half. So I started with the smaller skein, or the smaller cake that I had, and I started the cowl, and I did a chain, which the chain doesn't stretch very much, and like I feel like it kind of goes out, and it's just so. I was working on it when I got here on Thursday, and I was just like, nope, that's not what I want to do. So I restarted it with the foundation single crochet, which stretches. So this is where I am. Oh, this is the bottom. I was like, why did I put a stitch marker there? That's the bottom. So it is really just herringbone half double and around. You just go round and round and round and round, and you don't join. So therefore I have this weird, you can see it there. Let's get that out of the way. So when I sew in this end, I will just kind of stitch that up and tuck it away so you won't see it. So I'm gonna frog this one. So I will have it for working on this. I think I might work on this Monday. I don't know. But that is the June cowl. It's a free pattern on, I think you can get it on Ravelry, but it's on her website. I will definitely link that down below. And then my 4th project, like I said, I started all these before I came here. My 4th project is living in my cute avocado bag. So cute. It is a pair of socks. Again, so I don't really need the pattern because I got it memorized. So I'm doing, I follow people drag racing around this hotel all night long. Drives me crazy. And all day long. It's crazy. I mean, I know the Indianapolis Speedway is not far from here, but seriously, people. So I follow the basic toe up pattern by Wendy Pronger Geckner. It'll be linked down below. And then I'm gonna do the shadow wrap heel, which I was like, I either do the shadow wrap heel or the fish lips kiss heel. I've done other heels. I've done the heel that goes with Wendy's pattern. I just like, because I like to do contrasting heels, toes, and cuffs. So I like doing the shadow wrap heel or the fish lips kiss heel. So the colors that I'm using, so I have this Lang Ja wool, which is in the color Colonial Blue, I want to say. And then, sorry, I'm getting a message from my niece, I think. I will read it later. Sorry, I will get to you soon, I promise. And then the other color that I have is a gradient yarn. It is Patton's Croy in the colorway Cameo Colors. So right now, like, these two are heavy and pink, but eventually, like, you can see the blue there. So it'll eventually get through there. And I don't have much started. So I've got the toe, I did the toe, and now I've gotten through one round of the main color. So yeah, not much. So yeah, I do my socks 2 at a time, just because I like to be able to be like, I'm done. When I bind off, I'm done. I have a pair of socks and we're good. So that is all of them. Yeah, that message was from my niece Melody, and she was just telling me that she's at her friend's house today and sent me a bunch of heart emojis. So I sent a bunch back. Sorry. I heard somebody trying to come in. Being in a hotel by yourself, it's kind of scary sometimes. Especially when you have anxiety, like me. Anyway. So, I have been working on other projects, but obviously I couldn't bring all of them with me. So I'm working on the Crochet Memories blanket, and I'm making a pair of socks for Ryan, and I am working on my design in progress, which is the Rainbows and Feathers shawl, inspired by Josephine Baker. But anyway, yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna go grab some lunch, and then I'm gonna lay down. And I don't have to be anywhere till 6 o'clock tonight. That's so nice. I feel bad for the others who have to do things and have to be in other meetings. But anyway, so I will see you hopefully in 2 weeks. I will be back home, hopefully. And so, anyway, I will see you later. God bless. Bye. Thought I'd show you lunch. Went all the way down. I'm on the 8th floor. So they have this cute little restaurant down there, Loaf and Vine. Everything I've had from there, granted I've only had 2 meals there, but everything I've had there has been really good. So I went and got grilled cheese sandwich, 5 cheeses, 5 different cheeses for this. Let's see. Is it that good? Yep, that's good. That's really good. And then I have some Doritos. Not the healthiest, but